I think old age is starting to catch up with me, guys. I really think old age is starting to catch up. I know I'm only 44, blah, blah, blah. And this is going to be something that makes everybody roll their eyes, but disabled, born that way. It's a little different. Like, my body was a 60-year-old when I was a kid. Can you imagine what it's like now? So, yeah, it's really not hard to describe how it makes me feel, but it's just, I've spent the last 3 days just mulling it over in my head. If this is the next quote unquote stage of my life, and it's bringing all this pain with it because the body's starting to degrade on top of restrictions of cerebral palsy, I gotta find a new way to swerve. Oh, say hi to little mama, guys. Little mama, say hi to everybody. Such a good girl. So yeah, today's the first day. Like yesterday, I can't say that. Yesterday, I attempted to walk. Oh God, it was like rigor mortis, guys. Trying to move through that was like, and then this morning was So if this is what life is turning into, like, I don't like it. But then again, I haven't liked most of the shit I've had to go through in my life because of this. But I'll deal with it like I've dealt with everything else. It's just, like, I can describe to you the feeling, the pain that it puts you under. But that's not describing the pain that was already there. So a lot of people are like, oh, you can deal with it. You don't understand what pain does to the human psyche. And then compound that with other pains in the body. It's like, it's not describable. Like, I would have to probably sit down and comb through different cultural memes and movies and shit to pile something together to make everybody understand exactly what it feels like. I thought I was living in hell before. This is just new levels, new devils, right? I guess it's like, you chose to stand up, Dustin. You chose to walk. Everybody told you could play victim and you could sit in a wheelchair your whole life and be disabled. But you're the stubborn ass that was like, no, I want to walk. I want to live a normal life. I want to play sports. I want to do this stuff. And for as smart as I can be, I only have one answer to that. The ignorance of youth. Not looking ahead, keeping your eye on the ball way too much and not planning for the future. But I think that's something that everyone can honestly understand, especially with the culture and society that we live in these days, right? It's all about hustle culture. It's all about what you can produce now. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't know she was going to take a shit. It's all about what you can produce now. But there's never anything about the long run. It's all, make these sacrifices now. Don't worry about later. Now. I think, honestly, I think they do that on purpose. But that's just me. Are we done now? Are you all cleaned out? All right, baby. You want to lay down? I don't want you getting overheated, baby. Maybe get some water? Maybe? Possibly? But, you know, at the end of the day, I guess that's just what it is. Like, we're dealt the hands that we're dealt, and based on how we are raised, how our life experiences go, that's how we choose to deal with it. Take me, for example. I was born to two parents that were more childish than I was. Their parents literally had to go through hell in the Great Depression, so it gave them an outlook of, we need to make sure shit's secure. But in doing so, you spoiled your kids and kind of gave them this like little complex. So, you know, when your grandkids came along, which, don't get me wrong, I honestly see more eye to eye with my grandparents than I ever will my parents. Because they were given everything, so they treated life like it was just some fucking game. And now look at them. One has cancer, started at stage 3. Doctors literally told him, if you get on this right now, it won't become anything. What has he done? He's played victim. He's cried wolf. He's put off treatment. And now it's gotten bad to the point where he might not be able to come back. And like I've told you guys before, this isn't just my parents. This is this is the entire boomer generation. The silent era had these kids because they had to deal with so much shit. They fucking dealt with it, and they left them an amazing world. And what did they do? Just like a child. No, they're all my toys. But then when the bill comes due, they're crying about how wrong they were done. When you have a son sitting right here who was born disabled, chose to go through that pain, chose to go through all that bullshit just so he could have a normal everyday job that everyone else takes for granted, because I was never even supposed to walk. So me having a job, being able to go to work 40 hours a week, 5 days a week, I'm a bit of a workaholic because of the way I turned out. It's usually about 6 days a week, and I usually do one day, or at least when I had the kids, I'd have one day off to dedicate to them. But it's these things that, because of my life experience, I look at it differently. And when I say that you should be thankful, I'm not doing that in some like shut the fuck up manner. It's like, no, you should always want to aspire for more. You should always want to reach for more. That's how the human grows. It's how you evolve. Fortune favors the bold. Don't forget that. Either you run life or it runs you. There's all these little axioms that time and again tell you exactly the way the world works. And then you get these people that want to tell you, no, because it didn't work for me, it's not going to. Well, let me let you guys in on a little secret for those younger people out there, those that haven't been run over by the world yet. You might be scared to get out in the world because of what you've seen. But let me tell you this. Everything you're doing was set up far before you were ever in existence. A lot of people like to take this and make it a religious thing, like predestination, label God on it. But the truth is, everything is cause and effect. Everything is the result of everything that came before. Hard times make hard men, which make easy times, which make weak men, so on and so forth. So it's only inevitable that my parents' generation fucked everything up because they were literally handed everything. And then you're going to have people like me, people who actually grew up in hardship, that are able to take themselves out of the situation and be able to say, no, this ain't right. This is where it went wrong. We got a shit ton of work to do. It's not fair that you left us with this shit ton of work because you fucking railroaded the entire world. I like how no one ever likes to talk about that. Like, everybody wants to blame the left, they want to blame the right. If you buy into that philosophy, if you buy into Democrat versus Republican, if you buy into man versus woman, if you buy into white versus black, honestly, just get the fuck out of here right now, because you're part of the problem. All of that are social constructions used to separate us. Hear me out really quickly. They are all social constructs in order to divide us. Because they know 99% is a lot bigger than 1%, right? So they want to make you feel separate. They want to make you feel vulnerable. They want to make you feel like you're the victim. And they want you to bitch about it. Because when you're bitching about it, you're not doing something about it. And that's one thing that my grandparents' generation, the silent generation, understood. Talking at the end of the day does nothing. It's just talking. Now, some people might be lazy fucks and feel like, oh, we talked it out. We know what to do. We got something done. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. The universe requires active participation. God helps those who help themselves. What does that tell you? It requires action. Talking is not action. Now, you can sit back and you can bitch about your little life just like I can. Or you can suck it up, be a big boy, be a big girl, put those pants on, and do the fucking work. If you want to make something better, you have to make it better. Not somebody else. I hate this axiom, but it's true. If you want change, you have to be the change. Because by you taking action, by you taking accountability, by holding yourself accountable, it bleeds out and it forces everyone around you to hold themselves accountable. We are living in a day and age where the rich and powerful are scared of us. So they want to make us feel small. They want to make you feel like you have no power. When in actuality, you have all the power in the world. See, because power corrupts. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. And it's a scientific fact. Because somebody that lives in poverty, somebody that knows struggle, will always have empathy. Have you ever wondered why, people will get rich and famous and they used to be all grounded and everything else, and then all of a sudden, boom, nothing? They're just like them? That's why, because they lost touch. They're not grounded anymore. They don't understand struggle. And I'm going to toot my own horn right now. Toot. I was born with a physical disability. Whether I have money or I don't, I'm always going to have that empathy because I live in constant agonizing pain and I choose to move forward in spite of it. So if I see somebody that's struggling, if I see somebody that's hurting emotionally, physically, whatever, I'm always the first one to jump out there and be like, yo, can I lend you a hand? And it's usually because of the way that I was born. Most people are usually struggling less than I am, but I still go out of my way to try to help. And people wonder why I have good things happen for me all the time. Karma is a real thing. It's scientifically proven. They don't like to call it karma, but it's proven. So if I'm constantly the lowest on the totem pole and I'm willing to go out and help everyone else around me, you don't think I got this consistent, permanent, good karma coming through my life? No, you're absolutely right. I do. Are you having fun, baby? You're like, I get out of that damn room. But that's the truth, guys. we can sit back and blame the rich. We can sit back and blame the government for MK Ultra and them putting us on the path that we've gotten to now, where all we have are weak-minded individuals. No one's willing to step outside of themselves and ask the hard questions. No one's willing to step outside of themselves and do the hard work. We are literally in a fucking society of posers. Literally in a society of fucking posers. Did you eat the dirt? Your face is all dirty now. Because everyone, like I said, there's doers and there's don'ters. Do or do not. There is no try. Look at me. If I just tried, I'd still be sitting in a fucking wheelchair now, 44 years later. But no, I put in the work. By the time I was 2, I was finally starting to crawl. By the time I was 2.5, I was finally starting to walk. And if I wanted to continue walking, I had to continue to put in the work. You can't sit back and let somebody else run your life, because then you don't get a voice in that. You don't really get a say. That's why it's very disgusting to me that my parents, and like literally it's been preached to everybody else, like, make your life more comfortable, give up control over your sovereignty. Let us take these rights and privileges you have away. We'll make your life easier that way. And you guys think communism is worse than us? It's the same thing. This is just nice slavery. Do you guys fucking get that? Do you guys get that you have fucking invisible chains on you right now? The only reason that it's not physical is because they mentally have you by the balls. They mentally have you by the fucking balls. And because you, like, Gen Z, like, don't even want to try anymore. And they're supposed to be our future. They're like literally in their 20s. You fucked up everything for, okay, I'm going to accept that because I don't want to be like everybody else and be like, well, actually. But no, I didn't fuck shit up for you guys. I am the exception to the rule because I have a constant reminder of my struggle. I have a constant reminder of how bad life can. You want to bitch about your life? How would you, if you bitch about your life right now, I would hate to see you have to deal with cerebral palsy. I'd hate to have to see you deal with, oh shit, you mean I have to get up and do extra work just to walk? I have to get up and do extra work just to exist? Like, go fuck yourselves. Honestly, truly, go fuck yourselves. Do you know the amount of willpower you have to be willing to put in? And then because I make everybody else feel uncomfortable because I stand in my own power, I stand in my own authenticity, I stand in my own genuineness. Having this disability, you can't be anything else. Because you have to think about yourself. If I do this, is it going to fuck me over? And am I going to end up in bed? I have to constantly acknowledge the problems that I have. Because if I might appear normal to everybody, but if I went out and actually acted normal, like, I always say that I'm going to be dead before 60 because of what I put in my body. If I actually acted normal, like, I'd probably be dead already. Like, the cerebral palsy would have been like, no, fuck you, goodbye. So I have no choice. If I have a good day, you see I'm having a good day. If I have a bad day, you see I'm having a bad day. I'm in so much pain, I can't bullshit you. I can't bullshit you. I can't bullshit me. I can't bullshit anybody. Because the pain cuts through everything. It makes me short. It makes me irritable. Because you try dealing with a lifetime of standing in a fire on top of every other normal thing. Plus, there's the fatigue. Everybody sees me operating at like what a level 1 is, right? Level 1 is you have fluid motion, but you might have some restrictions. You can walk, blah, blah, blah. No, bitch, I was diagnosed at a level 4. Just because I fucking operated and literally hauled my ass to the point where I can operate at a level 1 doesn't mean I feel fatigue and pain at a level. No, I'm still that level 4 pain and fatigue. Like, the shit I go through, no one will ever understand. And if you do, oh my God, I feel so bad for you. I will love you and hold you and console you for the rest of your life because I understand that fucking pain. That's why I constantly say, like, people see that I'm white. I have pale skin, I have dark hair, and I have blue eyes. Call me a fucking racist. Like, fuck you. Like, my people, fuck your skin color, fuck everything else. My people have cerebral palsy. My people have mental and physical disabilities. I am a protector archetype. Do you know what that fucking means? It means if I see anyone treated unfairly, I'm the first one to jump in there and fucking go. Bitch, I will never start a fucking fight, but I am definitely the Omega. I am the one that will fucking finish it. Are we doing good, baby? Yeah? You're just happy right now, aren't you? You're happy right now. You want to say hi to everybody? No? Okay. You go play. You enjoy. I'm right here. I ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We're right here. Like, you can say whatever you want about me, but the proof is in the pudding. Like, I never act differently. I'm always the same, no matter if I'm at work or at home. Energy don't lie. Energy definitely does not lie. I guess that protector archetype bleeds out more than I think it does. Are we having fun? Moral of the story, guys. If you want something, you have to go out and do the work for it. But there's an added layer to it. It's not going to be sunshine and rainbows. It's not. If you want change, it's going to be hell. There's a reason why alchemy says it's the law of equivalent exchange. If you want something, then something must be given up of equal measure and weight. Please tell me that I've been doing my job and you guys finally fucking understand what that means. I mean, I've gone through every law of alchemy. I've gone through every law of hermetics with you guys. Literally, it was science before science. But now, because it doesn't align with Christian beliefs, because that's been the last fucking cult for the last 2,000 years, oh, it's a cult. It's pagan. Go fuck yourself. And your whole control system. There is a reason that whatever dictator takes over, whatever new religion comes out, why do you think Christianity is the fucking end-all, be-all for their goals and how they want to operate and get it done? Because they fucking figured out that once a couple generations die off, everybody else is born into that ideology. They will never question it. And you all fucking call yourselves woke. Go fuck yourselves. You are just as fucking brainwashed as everybody else. But I hope by coming here and listening to this, not running away from the truth, that it makes you smarter people. It makes you better. And like I said, if I have to do this for my consistency's sake, because it's one of the habits, it's one of the rituals that I had when I was at my most successful, then I want to make sure you guys learn something from this. I want to make sure you have a piece of truth to take away from everything, because everything is a fucking lie these days. Thank you, MK Ultra. But it's the truth. Anyways, guys, I'll probably be back later. Maybe. I don't know. Depends on how I feel. I feel like shit. And this is the first day I can actually move around. Take it easy. Hope you guys have a good day. It's hot as shit outside. I don't even know why I'm out here. I'll see you later. Bye.